K'gari Fraser Island. The world's largest sand island. Soft sand. Brutal washouts. This island has them all and puts any rig to the test.
How badly bogged are you?
What are we at? 47, we want to go way down. Keep going.
They say it takes a village. For years now, Patriot Games has followed Justin, Sarah and their family as they've explored Australia and the world, testing the Patriot gear in some of the toughest conditions imaginable. But with Christian, Ashton and Mia off chasing their own adventures, Justin and Sarah have rounded up a few young faces.
Well, that's not a problem here. This is where people get bogged all the time.
No, keep saying that, you're gonna jinx up.
Plucked from their rather extensive extended family, and they're returning to one of Australia's most amazing destinations. Welcome back to K'gari. When it comes to iconic Queensland touring destinations, it's hard to go past K'gari. The world's largest sand island is known for its endless beach runs, inland rainforest tracks, and conditions that can change in a matter of seconds. That makes it the perfect place to put the new ST7 Supertourer, the largest Patriot ever, through a proper touring test. Like most family trips though, things are already running a little behind schedule. And with the tide pushing high around Hook Point, timing quickly becomes important. So far, both the ST5 and ST7 are soaking up the sandy ruts along the inland bypass without too much trouble. Rob, with a full back seat, however, might be having a slightly different experience.
How are the kids going back there?
Good.
Yeah, they're going good. You going good, guys?
Yeah.
Well, this is it. Inland track done. We are on K'gari Fraser Island. I don't know what to call it these days. I think it's confusing for everyone. You get 50% of the people that it's K'gari now, and the other 50% is Fraser. Kiddos, keen to be back. You got to be keen to be back.
Yeah.
I think they're all saying yeah to you, Justin.
All right, Dad. Well, we're going to have to, for everybody tuning in, I think this is probably the first time they're going to meet these three boys. Yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Absolutely.
So who we got in the back? Who's the oldest out of the three of them, Dad?
Noah's the oldest by a little bit.
Got it.
Yeah, gotcha, buddy. Is it good to be back?
Yeah.
How long since you been up here, mate?
It's been quite a while.
It's been a super long time. You excited to spend some time with your grandfather and your uncle and your cousins and your auntie?
Yeah, super excited.
All right, good stuff. Who's sitting beside you?
Santa?
Yeah, when was the last time you were up here? I actually can't even
Remember
remember.
the last time I came up here with you?
When I went up here with my mum, like a long time ago.
Oh, we had the X1 with us.
Yeah, Christy took the
Oh, that's right. Your mum took the X1 up here.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Well, it's good to have you on board and welcome to Patriot Games. And the last one there, Seb Dizzle. How you going, bud?
Good.
You pumped to be up here, mate?
Yup.
Why don't you tell everybody what your favourite show on YouTube is?
Patriot.
That's not what you said to me before.
One Piece.
Well, after these episodes, I think it's definitely going to be Patriot Games. Thanks for joining us, boys. We're going to do some real world testing
With some younger crew in the ST7 this weekend. Who's staying with me and Arnie's there?
Me.
We're going to go 2 years on the bunks in the ST7 and 1 year's on the bunk in the ST5 with Nono. So you guys are going to have to figure it all out, all right?
All right, boys, over here. I actually think they're pretty pumped.
All right, awesome, Dad. It's going to be a sick weekend. Let's get it done.
Absolutely. Right, boys?
Yeah.
K'gari Fraser Island lies just off the east coast of Queensland, Australia. At 122 kilometres long, it is the largest sand island in the world and sits just below the tropical waters of the southern Great Barrier Reef. It's one of those places where the scenery changes every few kilometres. You can go from ocean views on a beach highway run to a dense Queensland rainforest in a matter of minutes. The eastern beach acts as the island's main highway, channeling campers, tour buses and even aircraft. And washouts, soft sections and incoming tides mean you need to stay on your game when travelling from point to point.
We're back, Fraser.
No, it's been a long while.
It's been a long time for you.
Wow, what did I say? Like 5-6 years.
And 5-6 years since you've been, and we came up here religiously like twice a year when our kids were little, like.
Yeah, it's definitely inland and coming off the barge, completely different.
Yep.
But here, it's always the same.
And a completely different experience for this trip. We've been doing a lot of work on some new products that we've been creating, specifically what we're towing,
Yep.
which is the new ST7. We got the kids' bunks in it,
I know, we stole some children, ours are too big.
and we stole some children. So Christian, Ashton, Maya, question straight away, where are they? Christian and Ashton have both been promoted to team leaders on the production line at Patriot Campers.
Yes, they have.
Mia's now at university, so she's doing a marketing degree or a Bachelor of Business, so we can't get her away. And they're too big to be on the bunks.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
So they've got 26 cousins. We have 26 nieces and nephews
It's insane.
just on my side of the family. So just my brothers and sisters, there's 26 of them. We've taken 3 of the older boys, the ones that are big enough to fit on the bunks, but not small enough that they need their mum and dads around.
Yep.
We're going to spend some awesome time this weekend with the nieces and nephews. Take it back to kind of basics where it all started for us.
Yeah.
You looking forward to kind of being a young mum again? Young mum? Or a mum with younger kids? I mean.
Young mum was good. Stick with that.
A young mum? Are you looking forward to being a yummy mummy for the weekend?
I am looking forward to it. It's good having the little kids around. Yeah, no, I think it'll be great. They've got their boards, you've got the boat. I think we've got heaps of stuff to entertain them, so it'll be fun.
We've been here before, you've seen us do it before, you haven't seen us do it like this. We're going to go to a couple of new destinations I've got planned on Fraser Island that we've never filmed at before. Fraser's got so much to offer. Fuel crisis and all that junk going on in the world right now. It's easier for us to keep it local, and we're like 4 hours from home.
Yeah.
And we're on the biggest sand island in the world. Here we are, K'gari Fraser Island, whatever you want to call it. Not like the last episode. Don't want to hear it in the comments. Whatever suits you, it's one of the best places in the world, and we're going to show you around a little bit more this weekend on Patriot Games. Hey?
It's got cost converted.
Don't miss any of this stuff. Hey Dad, do you miss this or not?
Brings back memories.
Brings back memories, eh? Someone just had a little spew. Getting a little bit sick. What are you doing at the poor kid?
Poor kid, I didn't realise.
Try and keep it straight, mate.
Can I open the window? I said, yeah. Oops, too late. All good. Not a problem, Noah.
Found the problem. They're empty. There it is right now. Get them back in your bag. Let's not tell your mum about it. Yeah? You good? You want some water, mate? No? Yeah. Oh, you're all good. What do you need? What the plan is, we're going to head into Eli Creek. We're going to let these, they've been in the car for like 6 hours now. Poor kids, we've just been trying to get here. The weather's not really playing the game. The weather's going to be on and off all weekend. That's why I'm wearing a vest. Not really sure whether I'm cold or whether I'm hot, so this kind of keeps me medium temperature. get a Dearlock Creek, make some lunch, let them blow some steam off, have a swim, have a run around. And then we've got no real plans for the weekend.
I found my Turkish lights and my lollipop.
No, you stay off the lollies now.
Let's get the twisties.
We're gonna have lunch when we get there.
Can we get the twisties out? We have a big one.
Looks like lunch might finally be coming up. Probably not a bad thing either. Lucky those seat covers are waterproof, Rob. The notorious Wangari, or dingoes of K'gari, are considered the purest strain left in Australia and remain an important part of the island's ecosystem. They're incredible animals to watch in the wild, but with such a young crew, they're definitely not something you take lightly around camp.
Hey kiddos, can you see the dogs? See the dingoes?
Yeah.
What do you reckon? They don't look that scary, do they?
They look like fluffy dogs. Yeah.
They're saying they just look like normal dogs.
Do you want to give them a pat?
If you're happy to lose a few fingers,
Yeah, right.
They just don't. They look really healthy at the moment too, eh?
they actually do. They're a lot healthier than what they used to look like. They used to be scrawny little things.
Yeah, they look like they've been in a good paddock, those things. They just look harmless, don't they?
Yeah.
And until there's 4 or 5 of them together, then they're not so harmless.
That pair would do some damage. Those two together would definitely do some damage. It's the male and the female too. And what they do is they hunt in packs. So 1, not so scary, 2 or more, very scary.
Uncle Justin, do you reckon there'll be more around here?
Oh mate, you'll see them everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. But boys, you've got to be careful, eh? You've got to be really careful, especially at night, huh?
Yeah. Do you think we'll be able to feed one?
You can definitely not feed them. That is something you definitely do not do, is feed the dingoes. Because what happens is when you feed them, they start, well, 1, they'll probably attack you, but they start getting used to humans and then they start looking for humans for food. So it teaches them really, really bad habits, and that's how more people get attacked. All right, let's turn around. Let's get up to Dearlock Creek and get you guys in the water. Have a swim, huh?
And have lunch.
Yeah, and definitely have some lunch, mate. Maybe Noah shouldn't have lunch.
Yeah, maybe not.
When we're in the States, and especially at the shows, that's the #1 thing we get asked about is the dingoes.
Dingoes, yeah.
They don't look that scary, right? They really don't. And realistically, I mean, you know, for an adult, maybe 1 dingo or 2 dingoes isn't a problem. When they become a problem is when there's many dingoes. Now, as recently as the past 6 months, we had a tragedy here on Fraser Island, actually. A young girl got found in the surf. She was mauled by dingoes. She was having a morning swim. You heard that story, eh? Yeah, horrific things that happened up here with the dingoes.
Yeah, and it's getting worse is what you hear. So
You hear
just
it's
gotta be
getting worse. I
cautious.
don't think they cull them as much as they used to. That's the healthiest I've ever seen them.
Ever seen
I've
them.
never seen them that kind of fat and healthy. They're normally skinny and scrawny and they don't look as fit and stocky. But yeah, if for our overseas friends, when you come over here, they're definitely not cute. They do a lot of damage. And kids, don't feed
them.
the dingoes. Do not feed the dingoes. Yeah, and watch your kids if you're on Fraser Island, hey. We know the other dingo story that everybody knows that Australia is famous for.
Dingo took my baby.
It happens, yeah, it definitely happens. You don't know, do you reckon the dingo did take your baby?
Yes.
You reckon?
Yes.
I'm not sure. I'm not sold.
Debatable.
Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, look at these 2 rigs. Go the boards. They're having a good time. They used to be right?
Yeah, that's your kids now.
Yeah, no, babe.
I never figured out. It's a big can of worms. Sometimes it hurts to even think about it. We should throw it out. I see you sitting on that couch again. Feelings too scared to just admit.
Eli Creek is roughly halfway up the island. And after a long morning behind the wheel, nobody's complaining about stopping at the island's most famous natural water park.
Patriot staple, Monticello family staple.
It is,
I got
definitely. clean.
I've got photos of me much younger than those guys here. But the creek, every time we come here, the flow is different, isn't it?
Yeah.
10 hours in the car today.
Been a long way to stretch our legs.
We left Patriot at 5 a.m. this morning. We got to Rainbow at what, 10:30 or something?
We drove too far.
Drove too far, went the wrong way. Coming back, you're kind of starting to show your age, babe.
Yeah, that was fun.
You're not navigating for me in Baja. All right, let's chill out at Eli just for a little bit.
No more lying to each other's face. Might be I see down the road again in a different lifetime. But till then I just won't say that it's alright. And I hope you get to find someone.
Sarah knows that the secret to keeping growing young men from going stir crazy on a trip like this is to keep them well fed and, when possible, burn off some of that adolescent energy. And Eli Creek is the perfect playground for a lunchtime stopover.
Way back to class myself as saint again.
Millions of litres of crystal clear fresh water flow through Eli Creek every hour, filtering naturally through the sand dunes before flowing straight out onto the beach.
It's alright. And I hope you get to find
I remember walking up along this edge was all
None of this was here.
fight the grass. There's no walkway, fight the grass.
Getting
cut
up
around
here was a
hard.
trek. Yeah,
I don't
you had to
even
go
know,
through the
I don't
bush
know
to
how
get
far we used to get up. Long time ago.
Probably like, and it didn't look like this. There was branches and Fraser Island used to be a big adventure, right? When we were kids, it was an adventure coming in.
But the
It's still an
vehicle-
adventure. I'm not saying it's not. It's different.
It is definitely different, but the vehicles are so different. In those days, you know, like you had to struggle to have a car.
Remind me,
But
what
the-
were you driving back then? I can't remember.
I was
What
driving
was it?
Pajero.
Oh, yeah, no, that's that.
four-cylinder,
I
and
forgot.
it had
Pajero. Dad drove. Yes, it's true. Dad drove.
four-cylinder petrol.
Bush, Uncle Justin's not with us, so we can do whatever we want right now. That's fun! You're like a mini cannibal.
Oh my lord, you got steamroller tyres. I'll have
It had chrome steelies on it and Desert Jewelers. Biggest
Yeah.
tape thing that we've ever
No.
It was- And then Dad, you upgraded and bought a GQ, and that was more of a heap of than the Pajero.
I know.
Best thing you ever did was get rid of both of them and buy a Land Cruiser, Dad.
That's so true.
Day one of taking over Uncle Justin's job. Not playing in the river. Yeah.
I learned to drive here. I learned to drive on the beach here. I used to drive the car up and down at, what, 8 years old? You be in the passenger seat, manual. Yes,
No
I drove the
regulation.
Pajero. Yeah.
No police.
No
No,
police
nothing.
here, nothing. Anyway, reminiscing the good old days. Kids are long gone. You're meant to be watching them, by the
I
way.
know.
They're not my responsibility. They're your-
Grandfather of the Year award.
They're yours.
I'm going.
That was fun at Eli, hey? With the kiddos?
Cute.
Yeah.
Blast.
Yeah, it was really cool seeing them running around. Weather's starting to turn bad. Luckily, we're camping. We've booked in Camp Zone 5 for the night, which is right in between the Mahino and Eli Creek. Oh, come on, don't do this. Right, downhill, stay down. Okay, so this is really my first time towing anything this big on sand, believe it or not. Oh, besides the boat, I suppose. So I've towed it a little bit, but now we're up in the dunes, trying to find a campsite that's a little bit out of the weather. Hang on, don't stay there. Super soft up here. Well, I am on road tyres and we are heavy. So, let's go again.
As the afternoon rolls on, the southeasterly starts building across the beach, and suddenly finding camp becomes less about the best view and more about finding somewhere sheltered from the sandy wind. But on an island like K'gari, the best campsites are usually the hardest to get to.
I'm not used to towing stuff this big, eh? I feel like a fish out of water.
Yeah, every time I see it in a review.
She's a big girl, eh?
It is big.
But light. Like, try and do this with a caravan that tears out at 3 tons. Like, it's not possible.
You don't do anything slowly, do you?
Well, we are in very, very soft sand. I want to go back down onto the beach. Okay, forget trying to turn around here. Dad, just stay where you are. I'm just going to go back down onto the beach and do a turn around on the beach. I'm just going to make a mess up here and probably end up bogged. You know what happens every time you're looking for a campsite at Fraser? The first one you find is always the best.
Always.
You end up mucking around doing this stuff, then you end up getting bogged, then we end up yelling at each other, we end up going back to the campsite. Every time, hey?
And then it's late, you're tired.
Yeah, there is big advantages. Right now, I'm probably weighing in fully loaded, and I'm talking I'm full of water. I have every option on this thing. I reckon I'm sitting somewhere around 3,100 to 3,200, I reckon, kilos. I'm sitting up right now. But the low profile and the narrow profile of the ST7 gives it the ability to do this sort of stuff.
Yeah, I think being so narrow.
Well, narrow and low.
Yeah.
This trailer just works, hey?
Yeah.
Done it. Look at this sort of stuff. It just works.
I'm bogged.
You what? You bogged?
Yeah, I'm bogged. I just got to shovel a bit out, see if I can get through.
So I'll just pop back down on the beach. I'll come back. Give me a sec. I'll come and get you in.
Well, it's so soft. I actually stopped. I put it into low. I locked all the diffs in, and it just went straight down. Unpredictable. Or should I say, very predictable in the sand on Fraser.
So if anybody says the ST5 is too big and it gets bogged, that's BS. Because we're in an ST7.
You've also got to touch wood.
I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't be a smart ass right now because you know what happened.
No, I was going to say something before the smart ass. I'm like, no.
So I'm going to come around the back of where Rob is now. And the campsite we drove past, like we were saying before, you can drive around for hours and hours and end up in the same position. That's very, there he is. Good job, Dad. Let's go hang shit on Dad. What's happened, mate? You get bobbed with a little trailer on. Well, the 300's adorable and all, it's cute, but that thing, I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about that thing, all jokes aside. I'm going to have a talk to you about that thing a little bit later on, maybe in this episode or the next. But that Ram changed my world when I got my first Ram, right? Dead set, we're affiliated with Ram, everybody knows that. We have a partnership with Ram, but I drive Ram because that is the vehicle of choice. That thing now makes 1,480 Newton meters off the shop floor, yeah, stock. My last Ram made 1,080 Newton meters and that had tons of power. This is my first experience off-road with that new Ram, with the new 2500, so I want to wait until the next couple of days so I can give you my honest opinion on it. But one thing you cannot fault in that thing is the powertrain in it. That 8-speed makes the power band so linear in that truck. I towed from 500 kilometers today. I think we're weighing in about 3.2 tonne, plus I've got another couple of 100 kilos of gear in the back. I average 15.1 litres per 100 towing that ST7. And then the power of that thing, it's just insane. But that'll come later in the episode. I want to give a really, really honest review on that one there. I actually just sent an email off to Ram an hour ago, picked my colour and said, order me one, when can I have one? I've actually just bought one. So that's what I actually think about it after being on the sand front a couple of hours. Anyway, what's all the new stuff?
Brand new.
How come you wasn't here? Have you seen how busted ass my recovery kit is?
To dig out.
That's because I normally don't need it.
Why didn't give that to you? That's the way to go. That's the gear. That's the gear of choice. D-shackle's gone, chains gone, snatch straps gone, everything out the door. It is all over. This is all we carry with us now. My kit will come out surely this trip. You should see mine is just, I take care of it. I wash it after every trip. I dry it all out. I don't let it go mouldy and all the rest of it. So, oh, that's kinetic, Dale, or is that a static? That's kinetic. The question I get is it worth it? Because it is expensive. But this stuff lasts, and I'll show you my kit, like I keep saying later on. My kit's got to be 5 years old now. Still everything in it, nothing missing. Twins aren't allowed to use it. And we're just going to hook straight to the front of the Ram. I think bog stock standard, standard tyres, standard wheels, standard side steps. I hope we've actually got a recovery point on the front of it. So that's a fuse shackle. You should always use one of these in every recovery. 7-ton braking strain, that's your braking point. That's designed not to overload these things or anything else and have a piece of steel flying at you. That's designed to brake if it gets over that 7-ton, of course. You don't want to use your teeth.
No way. There's a small cone vested in here.
Rob Dog got a new grill. Has anyone noticed Rob got a new grill?
No, we're not discuss that.
All right, Dad, I'll just try and just give you a little tug back and we'll see what happens.
Copy.
As soon as it, Dad, as soon as you feel it jolt, just give it a little bit of left hand down, yeah?
Copy that.
All right, here we go. Textbook recovery, kids. Textbook recovery.
Yeah!
That was cool.
Let's go.
Textbook recovery.
Ram 2501, 300 series, 0. You don't know yet. Like I said, I'm on road tyres. He's twin locked on 33s with substantially less weight. Pretty sure he's going to be repaying the favour some stage over the next couple of episodes.
The trip's first recovery is done. But it might be a while before Justin lets Rob live this one down. Now let's pick a camp before the weather turns again.
You like that? So, Uncle Justin 1, Nono 0. Yeah? That's the score at the minute. But you got to be careful because he's lighter and it's twin lock.
No, or Uncle Justin. I'm with Uncle Justin too.
He's choosing not to hear us. He's choosing not to.
Seb, what team are you on? Whichever one gets bogged the least amount of time.
Okay, ST7. I know we're going to get a lot of questions about it. There's a lot of detail out in the videos. I'm going to try and not turn this whole thing into ST7, but I know a lot of people follow the channel because of the products we produce, and everybody who follows the channel knows I'm extremely proud of the products that we produce, and a lot of work has gone into this thing. We've gone to a Garmin and Victron system in the ST7. I've just taken this magnetic like an iPad, sits on my dash. So when I'm in touring mode, running down the highway, I can see the roll and pitch of the trailer. It'll show the trailer moving, how much charge I got coming in. I've been pumping on the way up here, on average, about 46 amps of solar just going directly into the trailer. So the engine, like, is kind of not even working. That's how much solar we got on the thing. Now I'm at camp, I go into camp setup. I can open the roof. I don't know why you wouldn't want a pop top, because you wouldn't get a caravan into this campsite right here, just from the trees that are overhanging and the sheer width of it. Push this button here, warning will come out. Manually got to connect the poles, which I'll do in a minute. We normally don't run the awning all the way out to its full extension. I'll normally only come out a couple of meters, but I'll put the poles on in just a second. If I go into trinamic leveling, I've got this button here, horizon level. I'll push that button there. What the trailer's first going to do is it's going to look at the pitch, the drawbar. It's going to adjust the suspension within the tolerance of wherever the drawbar's sitting to get the trailer as flat horizontally as it can, and then it'll look at the roll and it'll adjust the airbags left to right. So push that one button there, horizon level. We've kind of blocked the trailer out, but you can see it's moving. It's starting to do its thing. That's it, stop, the trailer's now dead flat. That's just dead flat this way, dead flat that way. That's it, campsite set up. Now I'll go into my scenes, I'll turn the lights on, open the back door, air conditioning on, heater on. We'll go through the interior of it at some stage later on in the series, but when it comes to the setup, there's nothing on the market that's like this, and I'll show you a little bit more through the Garmin.
Okay, well that's a pretty cool setup. I'm not that sophisticated, but this is pretty cool as well. I'm just going to organise the airbags first up, get access to that. Pretty simple too. So I'm just turning on my air compressor and I'm going to lower the airbags to stabilise it sideways and front to back. So I'm flattening it to get it horizontal. Kind of looks pretty good. I'll level it from side to side. That's basically it. That's done, leveled. If I want to take the front up just a little bit, I can just put the jockey wheel down and winch the front up. I don't disconnect the car and do anything. It only takes a couple of seconds to actually do. And I'm good to go. I just open it up and I'm ready to start popping the top up. I've got the boat on the roof. There's no need to take the boat off. We just leave it on and it goes straight up. And it's set for the night. And that's it for the top. Now if I want the awning out, I guess it's exactly the same thing. If I want to open the awning, I just press that and the awning just comes out to as far as I want it. At this particular point in time, I'll worry about getting all the inside set up, turn the lights on, get the kids organised, and then I'll worry about the awnings. I think I've got a few hours before it starts to rain anyway. So all good.
I will find you in the evening, alone inside your beat-up shirt. I laugh because the sight of all the wrinkles show just what it's worth. And I say nothing lasts forever, but sure as hell I'll always stay. Cause in this moment we're together, and nothing can erase this day. Cause in this moment we're together, and nothing can erase this day.
The trip from the Gold Coast to K'gari always make night one the earliest night of the trip. Sarah's putting together a quick meal for the crew before bed.
Okay, do you want to keep stirring this one for me? Awesome, thank you. So we pulled in at camp. We've just got to Fraser. Kids have been in the car all day. We're just going to do some hot dogs with some bacon and yeah, sounds good? Yes, yummy feed, yes. We're using the ST7 kitchen here. You can see, look at the bench space. This is my favourite bit. We've got the induction cooker, and we've got the oven, we've got a toaster, we've got a coffee machine. We've almost got too much good stuff in this trailer. It just keeps on giving. So tomorrow we'll do a nice big cook up as well for the kids before we take off. Yeah, that's pretty much it in here. And yeah, I'll keep cooking and get these kids fed. Okay guys, we're put these now.
Give it a stir, give it a good, like that's it, stir it all around. Perfect.
It's a cold and windy morning on the island, with a southeasterly still blowing straight in from the ocean. A morning like this deserves a warm cuppa before packing down camp.
Yeah. Oi, this milk thing's sick. Yeah. Would you like a piccolo, babe?
There's stronger winds forecasted over the next few days, and the crew decides it's time to head across to the western side of the island, where the conditions should be a bit calmer. The western side of K'gari feels far more remote, with fewer travellers making the long journey across the inland sand tracks that cut through the centre of the island. And with a break in the weather finally arriving, it's time to pack down camp and get moving again.
That's something. Not even no more M&Ms. Morning, Rob, you got me? Good sleep last night, kiddos?
Good.
Yeah, everyone slept really, really good except 2 years snore in my trailer.
Did you guys snore in there?
No.
What's the plan for today, Dad?
Look, I actually think if we go up to the Mahino and show the boys what the boat is today and what it used to be, I think that'll be a good start to the day, and then wing it as we go.
Yeah, copy, I reckon that's a good plan. Let's get up to the wall. Oh, that's soft. Hold up 1 sec. 1 sec. It's a little bit softer than I thought. When you come around this corner up here, it's a bit soft. I'll just get a bit of a run up, Dad. Just hold up there. So much down. So much down.
Easy as, boys. And that's how you do that.
Alright, where were we?
So, Mahino, and then what?
Well, we're going to go over to the west side.
Yeah, I reckon we head over the west side today. Get over there, get the boat in the water. The kids happy with that plan?
Absolutely, Uncle Justin. That's a beautiful plan. We're going to catch a big fish for dinner. Balls fly.
That's the plan.
Let's go to the Mahino, west side, boat in the water, fish tacos. Yeah? Plan?
Plan. I don't like fish. I like fish.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of weird having 2 kids in the trailer,
You know,
wasn't it?
making hot chocolate and marshmallows and
Yeah.
kids in the trailer.
Yeah, completely different dynamic for us this trip, having those kids. It's fun and teaching them stuff.
And
So
you forget
cool.
how much stuff they have with them. Like, remember when we
Stuff.
used to go camping with the kids and you had so much stuff? Now you're lucky if they change once.
Yeah. Using the trailer in a family setting.
Even seeing their reaction to everything. Like, they've never been out on one of these trips and everything's like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, no, it's cool. All right, we're going to have a good day. So, I haven't been over there since I was probably a kid.
I haven't been over there forever.
It's been a very, very long time since I've been over there. Keen to see what it's like. We want to get out of this wind. So it's blowing like easterly and it's howling. So once we get onto that, the western side of Fraser, we're not going to have any wind. We should be able to get the boat in the water, take the kids out for a fish.
I love that.
Should be cool.
It doesn't take long before the rusty remains of the SS Mahino come into view along the eastern beach. Nearly a century later, the wreck still remains here on the shores of K'gari, and visiting this landmark never gets old.
Yo, Seb, you copy?
Yep, what?
Oi, what do you reckon of that?
That's sick.
That's pretty cool. Hey, do you know the story about this vessel, ship, boat?
I was told 2 stories, and they were completely different.
All right, tell me which one you think's the most realistic.
The Japan one. They were towing the boat to a scrap metal yard, and the ropes broke.
And then it washed up on the island?
Yeah.
All right, what's the other story you heard?
They were trying to create an artificial reef.
Who told you that
It's
story?
very different.
You?
Oh, was that me? Did I tell you that story? You know, with all of your dads, all 3 of your dads, when we were kids, we used to play soccer on the deck of that thing, and it used to have a full timber deck on it when we were kids.
1 dad and 2 mums.
Well, actually, not your dad. I meant to say your mum, but the other 2's dads.
No, still wrong. Noah's mum.
Okay, let me repeat that. So your 2 mums and 1 of your dads, we used to play soccer on the deck of that thing when we were kids.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. You want to have a look?
Yes, please.
Originally launched in 1905 as a luxury passenger liner between Australia and New Zealand, the Mahino was eventually caught in a cyclone while under tow to Japan to be decommissioned in 1935. The wreck continues to sit stranded along the beach, slowly being reclaimed by the ocean around it.
You reckon, boys, cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Every time I come up here, there's less and less and less of it. It's I'll definitely see it in my lifetime. They're going to see it in their lifetime. I keep telling the story, but it's memories of this age and younger coming up here and playing around in the boat, playing in the smokestacks. You wouldn't have 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
Well, think about what's happening in 20 years from here. I don't know. I don't know. I don't reckon there'll be anything left within the next 10 to 20 years. I think there'll be nothing left, isn't it? It's kind of sad. So we've been one of the main attractions of this island forever, right? Forever. Everybody comes here, everyone gets the photo. It's pretty cool to see.
Just another outcast, the blast in gym class, always getting pushed around. Hey, little dandelion, count it out, but
Oh, this is cool, huh?
a little lion in denial. I'm going nowhere. I can't bleed.
With the beach run complete, it's time for the crew to turn inland and begin making their way across to the western side of the island. The goal now is calmer water, quieter campsites, and hopefully a little protection from the weather rolling across the eastern beach.
Lean in, get close, I'll whisper in your ear. I'm leaning, you know, everything you hear is gonna be electric. Go from static.
As soon as the convoy leaves the beach, the terrain changes completely, with narrow inland tracks weaving through the rainforest rising from the sand. It's also where setups like the ST5 and ST7 with Patriot's trinamic suspension come into their own. Long travel suspension, properly engineered chassis design and genuine off-road capability all play their part when crossing K'gari.
How pretty is the rainforest bit?
It's beautiful through here, huh?
Yeah.
It's been forever since I've been through here.
I think I've only been to this side like once.
Yeah, I've only been maybe twice when I was young.
Yeah.
The last time I come over here, we were probably teenagers, I reckon.
Yeah.
Where are we?
In the rainforest.
In the rainforest, and
In
guess
Fraser
what?
Island.
It's
It's
raining
raining.
and there's a forest.
Rainforest. After the rain passes, is it a sun forest?
I never thought about that. Maybe it could be renamed.
Right, so we're heading across to the western side, and we've been passed by a heap of traffic on the way out here, hey babe? It's going to be busy out here because it's blowing that easterly, you know. It's going to be pretty nasty over this side for the next couple of days. So it's going to be a good opportunity to get the boat in the water. But I'll talk to you about just a little bit of what's going on in here. A little bit more on the Ram. It's day 2 with the Ram on the soft sand now. I've been driving it around at home for 2 or 3 weeks. I'm absolutely blown away by this truck. I'm blown away. Like the difference between the last generation 2500, which I still have, it's over in Western Australia, to this thing, it's just completely different. Massive change on this one is the full digital dash. The digital dash is absolutely awesome. You can see I've got tyre pressures up at the moment. Because I'm running on factory tyres, factory wheels, down at 24 pounds in the front, 27 in the back. For everybody who drives a Japanese dual carb that jumps straight in the comments and goes, oh my God, this is a very, very heavy truck. I don't want to roll the beads off it. You can see the bag on the wheels and it's working perfect, you know. Transmission, I said yesterday in this thing, the new 8-speed, I think is what's made the biggest difference. It's the same 6.7 Cummins, but from what I know, what I've read, they've done a lot of changes to the head on it, but it's basically still the 6.7 Cummins, but it's making another 400 Newton meters of torque. It's so noticeable, but then you go and add 2 extra gears into it. Like even as we're driving along here, I don't think I've revved this thing over probably 1600 RPM, this entire track. That 8-speed is just, the power band's just so linear on the car. And then one thing I want to run you guys through actually real quick, I might pull up to do it. You can see that reverse camera running up here. This is the tablet out of the ST7. So I'll just show you a couple of really cool features. Now this is a standard Garmin screen. So I've got Garmin maps, I've got all the apps on there. I can run all the Garmin navigation. I won't go into any of that sort of stuff. The touring mode is the page that I'll keep it on the most. You'll see when we start getting moving, you can see the road starts moving. So the ST7 just gives you a bit of an indication as to the speed that you're doing. As soon as the trailer senses 5 kilometers an hour, it'll turn on the dust filtration system. So we've got a very, very hardcore dust suppression system, I should say, that forces air into the trailer when you're in dusty conditions. When you come to a dead stop, it'll stall out. It'll run the fans down. It'll start stalling it down for 60 seconds, and then it'll switch the system off so it's not chewing any battery. So I can actually right now, click on here, come up to an obstacle, high clearance, sit the trailer up, get off the obstacle, sit the trailer back down. Now I can get a little bit cleverer than that too. I can actually control the left and right of the trailer. I'm dropping the left side of the trailer right now, and I can inflate the right side of the trailer's going up. Let's say I come around this corner, I want to go around that tree, I can lean the trailer over. That's a big plug.
That's good.
That was a big plug. And we just figured out Rob forgot the bait.
Yeah.
Or I forgot the bait. He's going to say I forgot the bait.
We're going to go back and forth on that one.
I reckon Rob forgot the bait. Getting close. I can see the bay.
Yay!
Yeah? How's your little milkshake going?
Yeah, it's a bit milkshakey.
Alright, I just found the floor with the Ram. The shocks.
The shocks.
I can definitely feel like this is like really, really corrugated. And it's been corrugated for a while now. I can definitely feel the shocks start fading in this truck.
Yeah.
It's...
Well, she's standard. What are you talking about?
So yeah, look, one floor with 2500, And the boys picked this up when we were out doing a bit of trinamic testing. They were on the corrugations out near the Simpson Desert, and Ashton and Christian were out there with the engineering team. Shock temperature on the ST7 was at about 46 degrees, and the RAM was 92 degrees, and the 2500 with standard shocks. So that's really interesting. Shocks and tyres are the first thing that I do to this truck. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't done anything.
Well, this was not more. But one thing I'm really impressed with is the suspension in that ST7, and a lot of that's got to do with the airbag. So
yeah.
Yeah.
No
Airbag Man. We've been using that gear forever and a day, but the Airbag Man stuff, you've had it in every one of your trucks. You got it in your 300.
Yeah.
Airbags in the rear.
Yeah. Awesome.
And how good is it when you're towing? So there's a tip to everyone. If you've got a daily driver that you use for towing big loads, air suspension in the back, talk to the team at Airbag Man, because we use all of their gear in all of the trailers and all the trucks. Airbag Man compressors, we're running twin compressors in the ST7.
It's funny listening to your voice as you're doing
I know. So there's a flaw with the Ram 2500
You
shocks.
found one.
I found one, yeah. But we're almost there. We're almost down at the beach, down at the coast. The kids are getting a little bit crazy. Takes time when we're filming this stuff. So.
It does, and I don't think they realise, so they're going to love to stretch their legs.
All right, we'll be down the beach in just a minute. Kiddos, you copy?
Gee, that's a big lake.
That is a pretty big lake. So I think it's more like an ocean, but whatever, that'll do.
This is not a lake.
How's the drive? You like it, guys?
Yeah, it's sick, but this is not a lake, Uncle Justin. This is an ocean.
This is definitely not a lake, and it's definitely not an ocean either. This is a bay.
We're not far. Are the sharks in the bay?
There's lots of sharks. There's sharks everywhere, but look how much better the weather is over here. No wind, huh?
I can't remember how long it's been. 20 years?
Absolutely forever. It's, I think the last time I came over here I was on my dirt bike with Nick and the boys.
A dirt bike sick. When can you take us on our dirt bikes?
I actually forgotten how beautiful it was on this side, eh?
Yeah, well, it looks like the sun's coming out. So we're going to get down to Coongal Creek is our campsite. We're going to be down there. Oh, there's a bit of a water crossing here, which is cool. Coongal Creek we're going to get down to, and time for lunch, I reckon.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah, I
good.
think the tribe's getting a little bit hungry now.
Oh, I've been long gone, wanna talk to you. I've been hustling for so long. Oh, and I've been thinking about the past, and it keeps me going on. Oh, and I can't stop, no, I don't stop. It's only I can see. Even if I end up all alone, I know my destiny. My mama told me we all bleed the same sun.
Creek on the back. Let me see if I can get the big program up in here.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh yeah, Dad, for sure. Up in here. Get up in here. What do you reckon? Perfect, huh?
Awesome. There's even grass. There's a spot for the
Creek on that side for the kiddos.
Yeah.
Get the boat out over there.
They're the best of both worlds.
I think the plan is let's have some lunch first before we muck around with that boat, eh?
Yeah.
Did you bring the bait?
That was your job, babe.
That was oh. Right, okay. That's not good. At all. Thought that left side's your side.
I was looking all
I've literally just coming over, look at this. Oh. It's literally, it couldn't have hit in a worse spot. So it's just grab the corner of the bar and then just push the front of the bar out. That sucks. But you get that on the big jobs, I suppose. All right, Ram, send me a quote. What's a new front bar worth? Is that thing's cooked? That's steel. That's not plastic. Look at the way it's folded. Dad's got a job this afternoon.
It's even now till lunch.
Thanks, buddy.
know, I spent 10 minutes looking at the car. I was just saying to the boys, there's something funny about that car. The front bumper bar looks funny. I've never seen it like that. Not realising what had happened.
This is why I can't have good shit, Dad. You reckon they'll notice if I give them the car back with a bull bar on it?
Oh, Lord.
Justin, you can't park there, mate. Something tells me Rob won't be letting him forget that one anytime soon either.
You still be waiting for me. Tell me 'cause I gotta know.
With camp finally set up on the western side of the island, things slow down pretty quickly. Steak sandwiches on the barbie, clear water for the kids, and finally a chance for everyone to sit still for a while. Hard to argue with a lunch spot like this.
Just always remember where you come from. 'Cause I know you were born.
Fridge space when you're camping is an absolute premium. Do you want this? What are you looking for?
That,
You looking
and there's
that?
another one of them.
Okay. I don't know how they do it, but the pricing on the My Coolman for what you get, they've blown everything out of the water since they kind of come onto the set. So 85 litre dual zone in the ST7 and the ST5. We've also got a 55 litre internal fridge as an option in the ST7. Sarah's got that in. We keep the beers in there. She'll keep some milk in there and that sort of stuff. Like if you're gonna have a tea in the middle of the night, it's really, really handy. But I mean, it's big. So I mean, total fridge space available in the ST7, you're like 130 litres. That's like a small stand-up fridge at home. I mean, I'm being a bit ridiculous leaving the fridge open. That's something I'd kick the kids' asses for. But definitely check these things out. They've been so good.
They have been so good.
They've been really good, eh? Yeah, except for that Russo kid. That one's always a little bit, you know. But, no, okay. Can I say it? Yeah, I can say it. Bit of a family joke. Bit of Dad doesn't find it funny. Apparently, all the grandkids they're just amazing. Except for Christian and Ashton. Hey, Dad. Number one.
They're number one.
Number one. The pair number one. You hear that? The rest of the family that's watching right now. Who's number one, Dad? Mia!
When I love it when I'm back home, cash flow freezing and I'm dinner with some aggro. Universal, Reading and Orlando, yeah. I'm too, yeah. Fading with my team, I cannot see all of these problems be like what's ahead of me, the Hennessy. In my brain, doing chemistry, the remedy, oh, yeah. I'm too, yeah. Fading with my team, I cannot see all of these problems be like what's ahead of me, the Hennessy is in my brain, doing chemistry, the remedy.
Check that out, steak sandwich on the west side of K'gari. I think we're going to wrap it up here. We're going to wrap this episode up here. We're going to get the boat in the water this afternoon. I might go and have a little sleep with the aircon on in the ST7 for a minute. Sarah was just talking about that. Sound like a good idea. Is everyone having fun so far? We're having a good time. Been a couple of big days. Chill afternoon, steak sandwich, siesta, fishing. Yeah? Keen for that?
Yeah.
We'll see you on the next episode of Patriot Games. Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Next time on Patriot Games.
Play around the creek. No boat fishing. All right, let's go. Boat off.
We're going to look at a boat there.
I'm going to call this like 40 knots. I reckon it's got to be about that. We're definitely not going south. We're going that way. I've seen whales swimming offshore.
Find a jet!
Find a jet.